Thumbs up now.
Do we have a quorum?
Oh, yeah. We should be good now. You said give him 10 seconds, so we should be good.
Is a quorum?
4.
4 is, really?
All right, good afternoon. We'll call this a meeting to order. Start with roll call. Miss Lisa?
Here.
Mike?
Here.
Cameron?
Here.
Ken?
Yes, sir.
Me, Rodney. We're missing 2 board members, but we do have enough for a quorum. This time I'll ask Mr. Davis if he'll do the pledge and the prayer.
Good Lord, thank you for this day. Thank you for the opportunity for us to come out and go about the board's business, dear Lord. I pray that you just open our hearts and our minds and go about us through this business and keep the reflection of you in front of us, dear Lord, because everything we do, we want it to be according to your will. In Christ's name I pray. Amen. Attention, salute, pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Mr. Davis. All right.
Thank you.
Can I have a motion to approve the agenda as presented?
Make the motion. Second.
Second. All right, any discussion on the agenda at all? All in favor? Okay. All right. All right, we'll move on to financial report.
Okay. The financial statements and supporting documentation for the month ended May 30th, 2025 are in your packet. Through the 8th month, we should be at 67% of the fiscal year, and we are at 67.25% of budgeted revenues and other financing sources that have been received. Expenditures and other fund uses are at 61.93% of budget through the 8th month of the fiscal year. For the month of May 2025, accounts payable were $2,920,057.34, and gross payroll expenditures were $5,969,153.91. In the general fund, we ended the month with revenues over expenditures in the amount of $3,022,516.44 and an ending fund balance of $47,033,776.49, which is 6.9 months in reserve.
Okay. Have a motion to approve the May financial report.
Make the motion.
Second.
All right, is there any discussion on the financial report? Okay, all in favor? Okay. All right, moving on to personnel. This will be a motion to approve personnel items A through I.
I'll make the motion.
Second.
Okay, any discussions on A through I? Okay, all in favor? Passes. The consent agenda, motion to approve the consent agenda, items A through N.
I'll make the motion. Second.
Any discussion on the consent agenda items? Okay, all in favor? Carries. Okay. Moving on now to unfinished and new business. Is there any unfinished and new business that we need to discuss? I'll wait to board member comments. Nope, good? Anybody else? All right, superintendent's report.
Yes, sir. I have 2 things. I'd like to recommend that a supplement be provided for an existing employee beginning July 8th to serve as security and safety specialist and the point of contact for all school resource officers for the upcoming school year.
Can we make a motion on this and vote it in?
Yes, sir.
On each item though, correct? Okay. All right, can I have a motion to approve the superintendent's recommendation of the supplemental pay?
I'll make the motion. Second.
Any discussion? All in favor? Okay.
The second one, I'd like for permission. I'd like to make a recommendation to approve the attached quote for site preparation and excavation at Isabella for the Transportation Department.
Okay, can I have a motion to approve the following quote for the site prep and excavation to Isabella and the Transportation Department?
Make a motion.
Second.
Any discussion?
Mr. Payton, that would also include, that second attachment there would also include the pipe that we discussed at the transportation bus, at the bus shop, maintenance shop exit. That would be included in that also with a concrete pipe as you suggested in head walls as well.
Okay,
Do we have a time frame on the Isabella project?
If approved, we believe we can have it done before school starts.
so if I'm hearing you correct, the 8670 is included in the
Yes, it'll be two separate.
two separate, so 3750 and then another for 8760?
Yes,
Is that
sir.
correct?
Yes, sir.
8670,
The 8670 is for the transportation shop.
okay, right.
And the larger number was for the Isabella dirt work.
There it is.
He's doing math.
All right. So we got both motions. So all in favor? Motion carries.
Thank you.
All right. On the board member comments, so I'll start. We did our, I think most everybody did the superintendent's evaluation and the CSFO's evaluation. So we've got to, do those publicly now. Never been part of one, so is there anything official we need to, each board member doesn't really have to do anything because we did them online. So what I'd like for us to do is I looked through the evaluations, everything for the superintendent went through with flying colors, so it was all good. I would like to approve his, in doing that, it's going to approve, but I guess we have to approve his pay for his days off that he's not going to take. So that's part of this process. In his contract, it states that his evaluation's got to be done by all the board members, and if he passes his evaluation, he can be turned loose to if he's not going to take the days, to be paid for the days. So, have someone make a motion that we approve these days.
I'll make the motion. Second.
Okay, any discussion at all?
Yeah, they get us on the evaluation. Was that about, I've not done it.
You can't,
You missed out.
That's
can't,
fine.
yeah.
I thought you said it had to be done by all board members.
Mark said it didn't we got the majority. That's the thing, like 6 of us did it, so,
Just making sure
Yeah.
I'm letting the hold up.
yeah. 6 of us did it, but you can't do it now, so, yeah. So, yeah. So. Ma'am?
He gets a raise.
No, this is just to be, he's not taking, he can explain how many vacation days he has and hasn't taken, but this just is able for him to cash in his vacation days. Unused vacation is all this does. It's just part of his contractual, the documents, how it lines up with what we have to do for him, and for him to get all his benefits, he has to be evaluated.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so all in favor for this? Okay, all right, carries. And then the CSFO, same thing. I talked to our attorney, and we have to do her evaluation publicly, after reviewing. Yeah, after reviewing everybody's, evaluation, or 6 of us evaluation. Same thing. She excelled in all of them, and those records. If you want to look at those things, I think Miss Kim has them, and you can look at her scores, and as well as the superintendent's. They're public knowledge, so if you want to look at them, you can. Same thing with her. Her contract states that she gets a stipend at each evaluation per year. Her contract has that. It's a $2,000 stipend. So I'm recommending that, we approve her stipend. So can I have a motion to approve her stipend?
Make a motion.
Second.
Okay, any discussion? Okay, all in favor? All right, and then to mention that, I did some research, extensive research, because, and I have two that work for me that, so I did an industry standard look on a CFO's pay. We're blessed to have Cherie for sure, and want to make sure she stays here for a while. So what I'd like the board to do is consider, I talked to Mr. Boardman as well, is consider if, between now and the next board meeting, I wouldn't recommend a salary raise. There's lots of different ways we could look at it. We could look at it as a stipend or a merit system, an expense account of some type. Y'all put your minds together on that. She's probably about 30 to 40% underpaid right now, but I talked to her about that, and she's not asking for that. So, but I would like between now and the next board meeting for you to consider maybe doing something, a little compensation of some kind. Okay, all right. At this time, we will have a parent to listen to a parent complaint. Okay, all right.
So I will go get her and everybody can leave.
Okay. Okay.
We will have to come back and adjourn.
We'll go in executive session just to be safe.
I guess we need to ask her if she wants it to be private, right?
You can ask her. If she don't, let her read.
She's going to use names and
Okay, well, let's go into executive session then.
we
All
have
right.
to make a recommendation
Can I have a motion to go into executive session?
to discuss good name. and
Yeah,
character.
to discuss good name and character. Okay. All right, second. All right. All in favor of going into executive session? Okay, all right, thank you.